Welcome to another video in my Bryan Fundamentals series where I try to get better at Bryan day by day and bring you along for the ride. Tonight's Thursday night, and because of that, we are now doing our variety character streams where we pick up a new character and either take them through some games, mostly put them through the lab, and try to figure out how we're going to beat this character using Bryan. So as usual, we're going to have a lot of notes up, and we're going to go from there. Let me make sure that all of my other stuff is actually, out of the way here before we get started. But essentially, today's character is going to be Raven. So, Raven is a pretty tricky character. He is... I honestly, if I'm being perfectly honest, I really don't have any idea what I'm doing against Raven. So that's, something to keep in mind, right? And something to... So we always end up, playing essentially a... What's the word that I would use? We end up playing a very keep-out game against him because we don't know what he's going to do, and because of that, we don't know where to go with it, right? So because of that, I would really like to try and just dispel a little bit of that mystery with Raven, and then go from there. Sorry, I'm just trying to resize one of my windows as I do this. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get our notes up and just get right into it. So I'm going to start by labbing him a little bit and going through the moves and just seeing what sort of stuff he has, right? We already know there are certain moves like this that he just has, So he has this whole stance that he's got, and then he's also got ways to get into it. So I think that would be the first thing that I want to do is basically figure out he's got this stance. I think this stance, that was lucky, I got it correctly the first time. And then I think those are the two stances he has. I don't know if he's got another one or not. So because of that, I think we want to basically find holes as well as in what they're doing, where it's if you do a down four, for example, when we were doing our Victor series, there was when he enters EI stance, we can just down four. That was one of the things that we were realizing, and I think that's something that we need to find here. So, with that being said, just realized that my notes are not up yet. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So let's figure out, first of all, what is this stance called? Because I want to make sure that we have the right name for this. So, it is called, that's back facing, shadow sprint. He actually has a shadow sprint. Okay, so he actually has a third hit, but it's soul zone. That's the name of this thing. So soul zone. All right. You think most of the problem is option selecting and guessing if he'll finish the string? I think that's what they want us to think, but I feel like there has to be some trick to it some of the time. But we'll see. And Lucky Eight of Spades, how's it going? So he's got Soul Zone. Let's start going through each of these. So he's got Soul Zone 1, 4, 4, second on hit on block. And then he's got Soul Zone 2. Soul Zone 3, 2 on hit on block. He's got 4, 1 plus 2. And then, up or down or up. That's weird. And then back. We're going to figure out what those are probably first. So if we do this and we hold back, what happens? Whoa! Okay, so he... And then he puts himself into... What the heck? That's weird. Okay, then he's also got... Oh, and then he can just jump at you. Okay, so that's crazy. So essentially, teleport above, teleport back turn. Interesting. And then we'll go through the rest of these. So we got 1. That comes out 14 frames. And we'll figure out our transitions here in a second. So I-14, we'll record this. Okay. So if he does this in the open, oh, and you can duck this. You can duck it, and then the second hit won't come out. And then we can launch it, you'll notice, basically one thing that I'm going to put this at the very top of Raven, okay? Blue clone equals launch, yellow clone, or orange clone equals safe. That's what I was told, okay? I might be totally wrong with this, and I realize my notes are, like, just completely the wrong size. So let me get this into the right place right now. Hey, Visioner. Thank you so much. I really enjoy the support. I very much enjoy it. So thank you so much. I'm glad you binged the content and find it useful. So for starters, we have that, and then it's a high. So it's like it can be ducked as well. So it can be ducked, duckable, high, and then that one just happens. You'll notice, and this is a heat engager. What was the other one? It was just a knockdown, okay. And then this one is 18 frame mid, heat engager. And what is the frames of this? Okay. -9, okay. So we're +9, minus, I guess, -9 on block. Okay. Hey Levi, it's great to see you again. These are like the slower days since we're just labbing, right? How's it going, Mustafa? These are just the slower days, and I actually kind of like it because I start to get tired in the middle of the week, and it's like a little bit better than sweating out rank sometimes. All right, this one is again one of these. Only the second hit only comes out on hit or block, it said. So that happens there, but if I'm over here... Oh, wow, the range on this. Alright, I'm going to have to make him stop and then do it from further away. Do it again? Okay, see? Look at that range, though. 600 year... Like, 6... Look at that. What happens if he just does the first hit, though? Is that, like, a thing? Oops. Is it just is it a thing to, like, fake out that... Is that a thing? Let's see. +4. So they could. Okay. But what does it do on hit? Well, what does it do on hit? It's just a hit? Okay, so, like, what are the chances that they actually do this, right? Alright, so I-16. I-16. Huge range. Mid. -14 on block. Well, we've got this privilege now that we can launch anything that's blue, though. Got a lab to get good, Berkey. Exactly. Hey, Mustafa, you got your stick? How do you like it? Levi, yeah, me too, really. Yeah, I think drilling the punishable moves is a good start because that's like no-brainer. That's just like, I need to be able to do this without thinking, you know, I see something and then I launch it, right? And then figuring out the option selects is honestly just, it's like punishing. It's just, I see this transition and I blocked it, and because of that, I'm going to react with this. It's kind of like a punish, right? Speak Hangul, you think 6 amazing for Tekken? I kind of agree. I think Bat Top feels really good in this game, for sure. Alright, so now we got 4. This is the low. Comes out in 17 frames. We already saw that. I-17 low. I think this one's the counter hit Fisher, so I bet if I press that button, yep, that probably launches us. Launch, counter hit launch. And the blocks is -16. Alright. So we found, and then we finally have 1+2. Which looks like that. Oh, that's a high end. It's weird. It looks like it's his tracking move, though. Whoa, it's 0 on block. Whoa, that feels like he might be able to launch. Can he launch on this? Oh, yeah, JLFs can be pretty sensitive. It's been a while since I played on one, but they can be. But yeah, Good luck on getting used to it again, but yeah, congratulations on having this stick again. So does this launch? Or does it just lock me down with a free, like, follow-up? It's just a homing high. So yeah, this is a homing high. How fast does it come out? 15 frames. That's pretty good. I-15 homing high. 0 on block. Okay. It does seem to have quite a huge... Look at how long he's here. Like, we can get a whole punish off of it. That's good to know. Fisherman stuff. And now we got to figure out... how we are going to option select this. So we got to figure out what all his transitions are for this. So we will do that next. Visionaire, am I up for a session? Yeah, sure, I'm up for a session. At the end of the stream, though, if you're okay with that. So we got this. Now let's pull up. We're going to put this away for a second. And we're going to pull up this one. Sorry, got to get my... got to get my bear stuff out of the way for a second. So this will be... Soul Zone transitions. So we gotta find all the moves that go into Soul Zone and we'll start figuring it out. But yeah, Visionaire, how about let's play at the end of the stream? So that would be in the next, you know, hour and 15 minutes or so, if that's okay. Cool. So let's see. So what I do here is essentially you just look at the you essentially just look at the red part, and it will tell you if it puts you into Soul Zone or not. Basically, it will tell you to like do this to turn into Soul Zone, right? So, for example, during heat. So during heat smash, right? Basically, heat smash is one of them. Heat smash on block, which is fine. That's like pretty reasonable. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1 plus 2, or 3 plus 4 / down. 1, 2. Wait. What is 1, 2, 4? We're gonna check these I'm actually gonna check these two real quick. What they mean. Oh, I see what they're saying. They're saying that. Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. My bad. But anyway, we can also just say like 1, 2, 4 extension. Sure, we'll do that. And then, oops, not that one. So let's go back to the list now. Now we have, let's try and find another one. 3 plus 4. That's just 3 plus 4. We'll put it here. Just put like 3 plus 4 for the raw Soul Zone. And then that one. 4, 2, 3. So 4, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do like maybe in parentheses here 3 plus 4. Maybe that's like the best way to notate this. I'm not really sure, so that you know what the cancel is. And then let's find another one. Okay, we've got this one. Down back 2, 1 on hit or block 1. So you can do down back, power up during heat. Down back 2 to face backwards. Down back 2, 1, 3, 2, 1 to shift to Soul Zone. Okay, so you have down back 2, 1, 1. So we'll do this. This 3 plus 4. But there's also down back. Well, I don't know. We'll just put yeah, down back 2, 1, 1 extension. Okay. Back 1. Back 1. Just immediately shifts to it. And then let's see. There's not a lot of other ones. Up. Wait. Back Up, back, back, 3. What the heck is that? We'll throw it in here. Up, back, back. I'm going to do this for holding. 3 plus 4? We're going to have to look into that. Shift to soul zone on hit for full crouch. Okay, full crouch. Down forward. 3 plus 4. On hit. Looking for another one. This looks like back turn 2-2. You can do 2-2, 3 plus 4. Back turn 2-2. 3 plus 4. 2-2. 1 extension. I think we're almost near the end, I'm hoping. What is this one? Yes. Back turn, forward, 4-1. Back turn, 4-4-1. Okay. Back turn, forward, 4-1. 3 plus 4. Hey, I speak Hangul. That's really good. I mean, like, improving is something you have to do over a very long time, doing a little bit at a time, and being intentional about it. So, starting now is really good. Quarter circle forward 1. Quarter circle forward 1. Okay, quarter circle forward 1. They have a lot of ways to get into Soul Zone, I'm starting to see. That's kind of crazy. But essentially what we're trying to do is finding the sort of common theme here. The theme here of what are the frames going to be. And then that was it, because these don't shift into Soul Zone. Soul Zone does not... Oh, just kidding. You can shift to Shadow Sprint, which I think was this. Okay, that's interesting. What was that one again? This one? So that was... Okay, we'll have to go back and look into that. Okay. But then... What does this do? Shift to standing? Oh, that's weird. So it doesn't have a move, it doesn't sound like. But anyway, at least I haven't seen one yet. Attack reversal. Okay, that's it. So let's go through these now. So is my thing's pretty small, but let's go ahead and start going through these. All right, so now we have Heat Smash on block. Let's start with that. So we have let's see, how should I best do this? I think what we do is we do record. Something like that. So what is the frames of this? What the heck? It's not doing what I wanted. Oh, he doesn't activate heat if I don't, he doesn't have heat normally, so I have to, like, give it to him. Okay, so let me figure that out. So we go back to offense. We set opponent's heat to activate heat. Go back to this. And then press that. I think that's what we want to do. I think I did it. I pressed a button, so we'll see. Yeah. And he's plus 14. Oh my gosh. So that one's obviously can't. Plus 14. Plus 14 on block. That's crazy. Alright, so now let's go to the next one. 1, 2. So let's first do 1, 2, let's do that. So that's the first one we'll do. And then the second one we'll do is that one. And then we will check out both. And then I will also really quickly turn off this opponent heat for now. Where'd it go? So the first one I want to see is the full strength. Minus 14. Alright, so that's already pretty cool. Oh, wait a minute. Can I get anything else? This is unfortunately, that's unfortunately 3. But can we get this? Let me re-record this. Like, I don't know if that'll give me what I want. Like, is that for real? Is that for real? Okay, let's try it again. Like, if I do that, for example, right? Like, okay, that seems like the fastest we can get him to turn around. So, Dr. Pepper, I just stuck. Oh, back turn parry activates frame 1. How do I do back turn parry? What's the input for that? What's the parry? We'll check, Mustafa. I want to see what the parry input is. Back 2-4. It probably is. That seems like 2-4, right? That seems right. So let's try this. Let's see if that works. Ah, okay. So let's see. Can we sidestep this? No, to the left. Right? No, it jails. But that being said, see, it is minus 14. We could just straight up... We could straight up do that. So, like, that's not... Like, I'm just being a freaking choosing beggar right now. Wait a minute. Can he parry knee? Can he parry knees? Yes, he can. Okay. Just curious. Okay. So, first of all... Minus 14 extension. And then what is this? And how's it going, by the way, Dr. Pepper? Yeah, I don't really know Mustafa either. So this is plus 4. Plus 4. On hit, though, we're minus 6. Okay, so. Minus 4 on block, plus 6 on hit. So this is actually pretty interesting to think about. So because he's got this out of a 10 frame, right? He's got this out of a 10 frame, so he could theoretically do this as his like 10 frame punish to our knees, and then now we're in like a really bad situation with the soul zone, because he can basically launch us with a frame trap, I believe, because I think one of his launching options was I-15. So something to think about. Hey, that's okay, Dr. Pepper. I'm kind of with you on that. But I feel good that this is already plus 4 in our favor, so that's something interesting. So let's keep on going. We might only touch on Soul Zone today, because he has back turn, and he also has the freaking... He's apparently got this, too. I didn't know he could do this. Like... It seems a little bit more like a traditional, like, Dragunov style one, instead of, like, a Bryan one, but still. Can you wave dash like this? You can't do it with a wave dash, but you might be able to do it with, like, a sidestep input. Anyway. Wow. Yeah, with a TAS. But, oh gosh, this is making my hand hurt, but seems pretty gross. Alright, so now you also have, so he's got this move, right? And then he's also got, but yeah, we'll watch Hayes then. But yeah, I believe it. His wave dash is a bit harder to do. What is the cancel? Is it sidestep? Like, is it up? Or is it, am I doing the wrong input? Is this something else I'm supposed to do? And then you could just, okay. Okay, cool. So let's see. So what is this move normally? +9. What if he does the transition? +9 again. +9 no matter what. So, and how fast is this? 15. I-15, -9 on block. And on hit, oh, for the other one? +6 for both? +6. So, what order have we been doing this? We do the on hit second, so +6 on hit. I'm sensing a theme here. Wimbled, I'm not really sure. I would honestly just do 2-1 pretty. If it's something like that, I would just do it faster because other moves you kind of like do it with the rhythm of the hit. But if you're doing if it's that notation, you have to do it as fast as you can. Mustafa, you did miss the Bears stream. That was last week. So okay, now we got down back 2-1. Let's keep going here. Down back 2-1. And that's the extension. Ah, okay. This is actually a classic because this one has two things with it that are going to be very interesting. If I am remembering this move correctly. So let's see. So just for starters, that's -14. Also, this is a classic. You can. Oh wow. You can interrupt it. Oh, the extension only comes out on hit. You don't even have to worry about it. Moyashi, how's it going? Yeah, Wimbled, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Try doing it as fast as you can, though. That's all I can really say. So that's just straight up. They don't get an option there. Do they have anything else out of down back 1? This is the part that we have to know now. Let's go. Where's down back 2? So it's down back. They don't have anything else. That's all it is. There's no mix-up. That's all it is. If a clone came out regardless, it would be cheap. Look, I don't know shit about this character, okay? Like, I'm trying my best here. All right. But okay, so, all right, so duck, second, high. Launch no matter what. And then this is starting to get a little bit over, so let's do this. I'll move this to the side in a second. Oh, actually, we could just go here so that you can see it a little better. And then, what else did we say? So let's see let's get some frames here. And, oh yeah, let's just do the by itself too, because I want to see that too. I just realized I probably should record that. So by itself, this move is +8 or -1. So it's like -1 +8. Transition is, and we'll probably give this guy some footnotes or something. So we'll do it like this. Don't you love repeating stuff like that ad nauseum? And then let's get the this one. +4. -5. So it's not even as good. Okay. -4 +5. So this is pretty interesting. And obviously we're just going to get that. That's pretty cool. Alright. I am sensing a huge theme here. Hey, Blast and Mustafa. We see him pretty commonly right now. That's part of the reason why I've been dealing with it. Like, it kind of beats us a lot. So this is a -7 for us. That's a pretty good move. And on hit, holy crap! What's the range on this? I can't side step to the left, but I can side step to the right. Okay. We can sidestep it to the right, though. So, okay. Holy crap. This is a pretty good one. So, +7, high. So it's high, +7 on block, +10 on hit, sidestep right. Okay. You've learned the Raven matchup 15 times in this life? Well, I'm starting with 1. We'll see where we go. Oh yeah, and then we were hitting the weird stuff. What is this? Oh, whoops. What the hell is... What was that? What am I doing? Did I do that right? Oh, what? That's such a weird input. What a terrible input. Okay. And then if you press 3+4, he does that. That's weird. Okay, but I was just curious, like, the input wise was so weird. Okay, we will look into this for a second here. Let's just for our amusement, I guess. Ooh, that's a good punish. We've got good instincts. That's good instincts. Well, I'm not good at this, though. What's up, Mizu Pixels? Thank you so much. But this is harder to do than I realized. This is harder to do than I realized. But it's still cool, right? Yeah, but it's boring. Can I do back 3 to 1? But yeah, 4-4-1. That seems consistent. But I guess 4-4-1 is the guaranteed thing, so sure. Alright, so sidestep right, 4-4-1. Or even sidewalk right if we wanted to. 4-4-1. Yeah, how's it going, Mizu? It's good to see you. And then full crouch, down 4-3+4. Okay. We got full crouch, down 4-3+4 on hit. Oh, really? Okay. Alright, so we don't really have to... We're +5? Really? That's weird. So it's not that scary of a mix-up. When he does this, we can actually fight back. That's wild. We're sweeping the game. I didn't know that. That's wild. And then, not to mention that we can Fisherman's this. But if he does this, I guess we're +5, but we're on the ground. But so it's like it's not like we're just gonna be getting up, right? But still, I was gonna say he's -5, but we're on the ground, so it's not really like the worst, right? And we're in a weird situation. This seems like a special situation. Alright, now we have back turn 2-2. I think like that, right? 2-2, and you have a 2-2-1. That was wrong. Okay, so another one of these. And then, back turn 2-2. And then that. Oh, I didn't record it, dang. Cool. Basically, okay, so now, of course, doesn't seem like, that's a special mid? So there's not even like any like fear in blocking and ducking these clones either. That's kind of cool. And if I hit, I'm assuming just something like that happens. Sure, okay. And And the transition is +7 for us. Okay. And then -8 otherwise. So it's like even more, it's even more of a gamble, I guess. So it's so -7 on block, +8 on hit. So it's getting more extreme on the ends, which is interesting. Now you have back turn 4-4-1. Like that. And then you also have this one. Alright, so let's see what is the difference here. So it's a natural combat +5. But it is a little high. Yeah, we can't, okay. But if we're correct, we will get that. Okay. And then we also have this one. +8. That one's pretty good. So it's, low, high, fisherman's duck, and then, oh shoot, I already missed the frames. It was a +5 and then +7, right? So I think this first one was +5, and then +7 if he's going into the transition. When can I sidestep this? When can I sidestep that, though, if it's going to jail? Like, I confirmed it jails me. Is there a situation where a move jails and you can't duck it, but you can sidestep it? That was why I skipped on that one. Oh, you're saying you just want me to sidestep it raw? For now, what I'm trying to figure out is essentially for the moves that put him into the stance, like, if it's on block, do we have any sort of, like, option select on defending? If we block one of his, one of these situations, we find ourselves blocking it, what do we do after that, is what I'm trying to figure out first. But yes, to your point, we do need to figure out what we can sidestep as well. But I'm, like, trying to start with one thing. But hey, RT Scopes, how's it going? But I agree with you. I think we eventually need to know what we can sidestep on these moves. Quarter circle 4-1. He's got 1-2. It's all clone extensions. It's literally just, am I going to clone or not? Okay. So now if we have this, we have, and then we have that. I'm getting better at this. +9, +4. -9, +4 for them. And then you also have 0. This one's pretty good. And on hit, -13. Whoa, okay. This one's one of the better ones, it seems like. So this seems like 0 on block, +13 on hit. That's crazy. Yeah, Mustafa, I guess we'll find out. We're pretty much there now. Alright, so now, what I'm seeing is that if we look at this as a whole, right? And this is a wall of text that's kind of hard to see. Let's go ahead and hide our, let's hide our frame display real quick so that y'all can see it a little bit better. That was not it. What the heck? This one? There we go. So now that this is sort of visible, move this a bit to the right, you'll see that the theme here is that we're +4 on block for a lot of his options, right? +4 or better for a lot of the options. The only one where we're not, from what I believe, is back 1, which is like +7 on block. So back 1 is something to think about. And then they also have quarter circle 4-1, which is 0. So both of those are pretty interesting. Hey, Peter! How's it going? Look at down back 2 by itself? Okay. Sure, I missed that one. Good to see you. Okay, so down back 2 by itself. He can't cancel that into it, though. Into anything, right? +4 and -5. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Is there something that I'm missing with that? So, first hit. What did we say it was? -4 on block for them, and then +5 on hit. -4 on block. Does he still have a power crush from back turn? I believe so, yeah. It's 1+2, I think. Yeah, it's this. Oh, it puts him in back. Oh, I see what you're saying. It puts him in back turn, so now they can, like, do this type of stuff. And he was in back turn. Oh, he goes out of back turn if he does this one. And if he does that, obviously, that's just an extension. Oh, I see. So the back turn mix is actually... I see. I didn't even mix it. So basically, he can do... Gotcha. So essentially, you're saying, like... Oh, that's not how I meant to do it. I was trying to do just back 2 into the 1+2. Let's try it again. Something like this. You're saying that situation, we can't even take our turn back because that'll happen. Also, power crushes are better in this game. They come out a little early, I think. They come out frame 7. At least we get this. But yeah, that's... So that's actually something to keep in mind, though. It's like this goes ends back turn, but ends like regular. And if we do, if we did like, if I, for example, tried to like duck the high and I didn't visually confirm it right, that happens, which is pretty bad. Try to sidestep right it. That was pretty good. Seems you have to go left. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I wrote do it every time, but actually, because he's got the back turn from the first hit. Okay, so what I was trying to say is that the third hit we will interrupt if we duck this, but launch even for third hit. But this first hit is scary as well. So that's okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, cool. So that being said, gotcha. Yeah, the back turn, we're trying to figure out tonight. I've been focused just for the first like part. We've been trying to figure out like what's the, if we block and they go into this mix, can we do we get like some sort of option select down for? It's looking like maybe until we start dealing with this or this. Both of these are very good moves. This one's a +5. Is that what it says on my screen? It's a, I know my text is very hard to read right now, but it's a +7 on block, this one, and then this one is a 0 on block. So those are pretty good. Sure, Mustafa, fair. But he's got a power crush mid and a low if he does this. So he's got this. Maybe this. I mean, that's 19 frames. And then he's also got that at 20 frames. What's the low? What's the low? Oh, it's down back 3? Let's try it. So let's use this example. Let's use that example. And then, what are we using? Down back 3 +4? No, that's not the input. Down back 3? Okay. And then... What's the mid that we care about? Like, the faster one? Like, not this. That one, because it's 19 frames? That seems to be the one we care about. But he's also got a 17, a 16, but what comes out of this again? Oh, he could basically put you into the... Oh, I see. If he hits you here, if he hits you here, he can go into this, right? Is that back 2-4? Oh, I'm thinking of... No, I don't know what I'm thinking of. But let's try, Let's try 4 for now, because that's a pretty scary one. So, we'll do that. So, first option. We said this one is sides up left. Pretty straightforward. If we're on hit, cannot. You're in the mix at that point. You have a lot of time. This one's pretty slow. Do you see that? It looks like a snake edge. What's the speed on this? 25? Almost seeable. And then, hey, we got those. Looks like we can. So you can go to the left. You can't go to the right. Because we tried on this, you can't go to the right. Oh yeah, the E or whatever. So that's good. What else was one of the things that we were worried about here? Like, let's actually consider this, because like they might want to go into this, right? Like that, right? I think that was one of the options they had. They could do that into like, I don't know. You know. That's how you do it. Let's see. Something like that. And then you can't sidestep that. Oh, you can't. I was just bad. Oh, well, interesting. I wonder if you can... So then you could just sidewalk it. Look at that. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's go back to... since that seemed to only work on sidewalk, let's go back and look at this. I mean, obviously that works, I guess. But let's see... This one? Whoa, you see that? Whoa! That's cool. And obviously that one. Okay, nice! Well, thanks for the suggestion. Let's keep going for some of these, because I want to be a little thorough, because Mustafa mentioned there's a mid-high. So... This is what it was. I don't know what they get out of that. Let's look at the move list real quick. Back turn, back 2-4. These are throws. We're already out of the back turn, back 2-4. That's all they get. Okay. And then they also have back 2-3. Okay. Alright, yeah. No worries, Peter. Thanks for popping in. See you around. Comes in, drops some knowledge, and leaves. Love it. So... Well, it seems Sidewalk is just good there. So I'm going to put a footnote here. We're just going to put a footnote here on the down back 3. Down back 2. Sidewalk left everything? Like, that's just the question, right? Like, we basically... It seems like we can just sidewalk everything. Alright, what's the launching double kick? Yeah, let's do that one real quick. That one, 3+4? Okay. What is that one? Wow, even that works. You also get, like, back turn on a lot of these. That's pretty sick. That's sick. Okay, nice. What else could they beat us with? I mean, obviously, they could just do back 2-1. So if we try to... no, I don't, Mustafa. The reason I say that is because in so many of these situations, I find myself, like I'm not sure if we're actually on the back or if we are just, like, slightly off to the side. So, like, let me give you, like, this example, right? So, like, trying to do something like that, right? So now, that's what I'm afraid of, right? But you see, you get him. But yeah, see, if you do it correctly, you're in the back. It works. But it just depends on you actually being on the back, right? And that's why I've been using a lot of back three. But I think, because I'm worried of it not being a punish. But I probably should be using it more, because it is a really good move, obviously. Wow, that is super minus. But yeah, that's the only thing, is I'm a little scarred from people ducking my stuff for that. Quarter circle forward 3, 4, down 3, 4. Is it just that? Is it as simple as that? You just do, oops. That was a weird buffer. Or dash up down 3. Okay. Do you have to dash up for the knees? Oh, I see what you mean. And then you can probably do back 2-1, 2-2 or something. For, like, fishermen's. Oh, it doesn't work. No. Okay. What would we do then? 4, 1 plus 2 because you just have one too many hits. Okay. Sure, that's fair. I feel like I'm messing that up. We'll do this one more time, and then we're going to go back to Raven. Yeah, okay, we're going back. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, if you've got that heat dash, you can probably just immediately heat dash and then go into this. And then turn it back around for the wall. That sounds really good. Okay. So now that we've figured all this out, what I wanted to do is we basically were saying that we're going to have... I'm going to chunk this into a few things. The first one is that down back 2-1, right? Down back 2-1 is its own thing, okay? We're going to start by saying that. Oh, and we needed to do the transition. Right, so like down back 2-1 on its own is one that we want to do on our own. Well, actually, and not really just that. It's just like the whole plus being -5. But we want to talk about the +4 on block, the -5 on hit, and then we want to talk about the -7 on block and the 0 on block. I think those are the ones that we care about. Double hitting axe kick. Ooh, that's one more that goes into it. If it's a double hitting axe kick, it's going to be a 3, right? Four, 2, 4, 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3? Did I miss that one? No. Down back 2-1. Shift to Soul Zone. Down back. That was back 1. Do you know the input? It's -14. Oh, you mean from back turn? Are you talking about back turn? Like a double axe kick? Hey! Alcatraz, we are taking notes about Raven. That is what's going on the screen. I know there's a lot of stuff just like kind of floating there. No, normal facing. Oh, okay. Up 3, 4. And it goes into... Oh, you're saying it's just another move he has? It's not a move that goes into Soul Zone? Let's just start doing some moves. Down forward 1-4. Maybe? Yeah, is that what we're talking about? Oh yeah, he's got a 14 frame thing here. I honestly don't know what it is, Mustafa. Well, if you figure it out, we'll come back to it. But for now, let's just keep figuring this. Let's keep talking through it. But essentially, yeah, we're gonna chunk this into a few situations. So I'm going to now hide this one and bring up again our different Soul Zone situations. Sorry, it's okay. We'll figure it out eventually. So essentially now, we have, if we're +4 on block, right? If we're +4 on block, what is the fastest thing he's got? The fastest thing that he's got in this stance looks to be I-14. He can teleport. So we kind of need to talk about that, but the other option that he has, and you have back, right? Both of those are interesting, but I'm not really trying to, but we will check that in a second, but I think it's I-14. So axe kick, down forward 4-4-3. That one? Okay, sure, we can check it out. But he doesn't actually transition into this, right? We're just saying that's just another move to keep in mind. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that I can jut up for that. Well, then. And then what's the other option? Down 4-4-4. Down 4-4-4. Just 4? Or just 4-4? Oh, just the fact that it's -14, we just do it no matter what? That makes sense. SF Goblin, thank you so much for the follow. Just jet up rate no matter what? Okay, that's actually good to know. Thank you. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up a situation into 1-4, because 1-4 is the... 1-4 is the fastest option he has here, right? And then we're also going to do one. We are also going to do one from this, and also one from this. So let's find the move that we had that was, let's do maybe down back 2, because that one is -4 in block. Yeah, so we're going to do that. So, well, if I do it correctly. No, that's not. It's that one. That's how they do it. And how does that transition work? That one is a... Oh, no, it's, yeah, it's -4. Okay, perfect. Cool. Perfect. Okay. So let's re-record. So this is a lot of buttons. Let me try it again. So let me practice once. That's one. Okay, cool. That's the first one. And then we also are going to do the teleport. Nope, didn't do that right. It's getting finicky, but we'll figure it out. Okay. And then, lastly, no, I didn't do that. Let's do it again. Like that. So what happens now, obviously with this, right? We can do that. We can do that. We can do... We even have that, because we are... Remember we said their fastest move is 14 frames? And we're +4. So this is supposed to trade because I suck, so we're doing a slightly 1 frame slow. Maybe I'll re-report it to be a little bit faster. Something like that, right? See, there's the trade. So that's good. Basically, you can forward 3 that option. What we care about now is that you can up to 3+4 trade. What happens if I do this? Whoa! So you could just forward 3 there. Okay. How about this? Again, it caught it. We could do that, but... That seems good. That seems pretty good. So, the first thing that I'm thinking... And we're going to make a new set of notes for this one. Assuming I can get this one to actually do what I want it to do. This one seems kaput, actually. So we'll just get rid of that one. And let's see. Let's do it like this, I guess. We don't need this one. So, -4, forward 3. Option select. Now, what if they were 0? Check out Pena playing Raven, because Raven's crouch dash is a vital part of him, but no one uses it. Okay, sure. Yeah, Pena is pretty cool. So, like, we will, yeah, I'll check him out during work or something, or maybe even, yeah, probably during work or something. Okay, so, when we're -3, we're going to option select like that. Let's just, for the sake of the argument, talk real briefly, actually, on the other options that he has, though. Is there anything here that would otherwise mess with us? Like, are any of these other options that he had, like, high crushes, like power crushes? Like, he had this. That was that. He also had, that's just sidestepping. Will this go under it? Like, will that go under it? Yeah, exactly, during work. Moyashi, your problem is you never see him. If only I had your problem. But I don't have your problem, unfortunately. 1 + 2. What is 1 + 2 again? Even that's not that good. So yeah, I think we can just say that one's good. So now let's talk about another one of his options, right? This one here. No, let's start with a slightly good one, like this, right? So again, you can do like something like that, right? Something like that, if I can get it right. Let's try it again. Okay. So for starters, the fastest thing he can do is he can do wait a minute, I'm not able to jab. Oh, there it is. See? So you can basically do it one jab, but we can't do that. So now we're in trouble. But Ravens like to do their heat engager, right? Like, who wouldn't want to do their heat engager here, right? You'd want to do that because that's good, right? So what if they did that? Yeah, I don't know, Mustafa. I see him quite a bit, to be honest. I don't know what it is with my games, but So that's a pretty common Ravens situation. I'm going to record it again to see if I can't get a cleaner one. Something like that. But this comes out at 18. So we could just forward 3 in these situations as well, right? If we wanted to. But the other thing we should consider is, can we just sidestep this stuff? So what if, so we're at 0, right? So we have that one, we have this one. That caught us, you see that? How about right? Oh, you go to the right on this one. So what about this one, if I go to the right? Works. That's pretty good. What if they do 3-2? I think that one's actually... That one looks like it tracks, but we will find out. Yeah, it does. So you see that timing? Whoa, but we can go to the left? Wow. So this character is getting kind of weird when we're at 0. So basically, there's that. What about this one? Okay. And then what about 1+2? 1+2 is just straight up tracking move, right? So if we do... What is it? That, right? Oops. Something like that. Yeah, I was going to say, we're starting to look into the ducking. Yeah, let's try that. Exactly. Alright, so we can duck that. It seems like if we just do sidestep left duck, like Mustafa's saying, that one catches. This is the one that was dealing us trouble in the beginning. Okay. Whoa, whoa. See this though? This seems to catch. But what if we do the right? What if we do this one to the right? So that one works. See, I'm starting to think... Yeah, I don't think we have an option select. But if we are trying to... Basically, if we're trying to get around... If we're trying to get around the heat engagers, sidestep right duck seems probably good. Right? Like... Wait. Oh, my dog's sad. Wait, but I have to go, like, kind of deep. Whoa. That's pretty funny, Mustafa. What the heck? How do I sidestep into a duck on the left side? Oh, I guess I can't. Yeah, because I'm not sidestepping far enough, huh? Okay. But, alright. And then, what about... Let's make sure we're thorough. We also have a 4, right? I want to know where this one is. Where we stand on this one. So... Veters, is the Elden Ring DLC out already? Nice. That's why everyone's playing it. Oh, look at this. That goes that way. Whoa, it goes... Wow. Alright, that's pretty scary. And it's 16 frames. And he's doing it pretty quickly, too. I'm not doing it fast enough, either. Oh, man, what do I even do? You can try forward, down for sidestep right into duck. Like that? Okay. Let's try it on... Was it that one? No. No, it was, this one. That is hard. That's hard, but I can do it. It's really hard, though. You got your first haste message? Was it in Japanese or English, Moyashi? Were you corpse sitting? Alright, so this is where we start hitting the weird stuff. So let's see. So we were saying that basically, and then the other thing is that we're in this situation, right? The problem is, like, sidestepping right doesn't seem to give us anything. It doesn't really seem to give us anything when we're 0, because the 4 is going to track us both ways. And then meanwhile, there's the one, like, we have to duck, and it feels like we're exposing ourselves kind of unnecessarily. Maybe I'm starting to think I don't really want to, and I just want to, like, fight through it, you know what I mean? Like, that's sort of what I want to do here. So maybe we just forward 3 and then accept that we're going to get hit by, like, 1-4. We're going to get hit by 1-4 and... Oh, why did I say that that move is I-14? Oh, it is 17. Okay, that's why it cleanly beats it. Okay. But yeah, I almost want to say, like, if it's after this move, we'll just do a forward 3. Now, the part where it gets really scary is we hit, we're now looking at this situation with back, is it back, oh my gosh. Back 1, which is a +7 on block situation. Let's just, like, briefly talk through the +7 and the +6 situations real quick. So, and we'll add this, 0 forward 3. Forward 3 only lose to tracking, etc. For now. It just doesn't seem... I'm not really seeing the reason to sidestep yet. This is a big message board. Okay. And then, if we talk through the options when he's at, when they're at +7, now everything starts getting really scary. Because even if we jab, we're losing to, like, everything. So... I almost just don't want to... And the tracking launches in heat? Let's see. Oh, I just realized that the opponent, you can put it in heat here too. Alright, so let's put the opponent in heat. So is this one, right? Maybe not. Well, he already launched on counter rate, I think, but... Yeah. Man. Ha! That's awesome, Moyashi. Well, pretty cool. Congratulations on the hate mail. The tracking sweep ham. That's what you meant. Okay. I think that's this one. Nope. Wait, that's just a totally wrong move. This one? Yeah. That looked like a knockdown anyway, but you're saying that you can basically pick it up in heat? I believe it. I believe it. So that's pretty scary too. But if he's in... So that's really scary. Like, but... We could just down 4-2-1 at that point. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? Let's just down 4-2-1 option select the whole thing. Let's do that. What am I doing? The fastest thing is 14 frames. We'll just do that. So... amend what I said. Down 4-2-1. And then finally, if we are +7, I think we just take the mix. Because that's like, you can tell that, like, looking at the math of it on paper, we're not really beating much of their kit, even if we down jab. So it feels like the only things we're beating, like, don't matter. So I think at that point, we just take it. You know what I mean? For my own Sanity, though, what I will try and do is I will do this. Basically, what I'll do is I'll do, let's turn off their heat real quick. What I will do is this. So, if we do this into that, basically. Okay. Oops. So, because that seems pretty good, I want to know if I've got anything I can do here. Wow, it forces the crouch? Wait, does it? Oh, we're crouched. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Switch sides. So see, if I'm player 2, I can sidestep to the right, but it forces crouch. That's pretty funny. Wow. I mean, I believe it, Mustafa. I believe it. I am not good enough to just... I'm not good enough to improv out the combo on a character I don't play, though. +7. Pray, I guess. Like, that's really all I'm getting. But I think that's pretty much where I'm at with this. I mean, I don't really see anything else we can do here. So, let's go ahead and, oh, check him out. I mean, you can plug him. I don't really care. You can plug him. Go ahead and do it. I'm not going to be able to find him otherwise. Are you talking about tone, or... for that matter? So, anyway. I'm Duelist 7. I know him? Really? Okay. Wait, did I read that right? Duelist 17. Duelist 17. Do I know them? Okay. Duelist 17. Interesting.
The game.
Alright. Well, I'm sure I've seen them before. But anyway. Highest ranked Kazuya player streams. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I see. Well, I'll check him out then. But yeah, I think that this is about all we're going to get out of this stance. But we also talked through his down back 2 stance, and we haven't talked about his Shadow Step. Is that what it's called? Oh, he had everything Tekken got in Tekken 7. That's pretty good. But yeah, we haven't looked at most of his quarter circle moves, so I think that's probably worth looking into. What the heck are all these moves? Okay. Man, Raven's so weird. I almost want to just, like, play, but the problem is that we'll just end up just, like, floundering around and just doing random stuff, so it's probably not useful. Let's go through the move list, though, and see if there's anything else that sticks out to us. For one, his heat engagers. He's got forward 1+2. He's got... oh, heat moves. Heat moves. I'm assuming these are the, oh, no, these are heat moves. Heat engagers. Where are the heat engagers? How do I go to, heat engagers? What the heck? Where's the heat engagers? Oh, jump in knee, forward 4. Yeah, that one's pretty good actually. We should look into that one. I think that one's pretty straightforward though, isn't it? Oops. Wait, where is it? Maybe it's 3+4, or maybe it's 3? It is. And you can do it forward 4, so we can launch that. That's just a Raven thing. That's a pretty tight window to launch, though. It's not as bad as Fakamram's stuff in Tekken 7, but it's pretty close. I'm probably just bad. We're not even sure if we've got a chance to pray there, exactly. But anyway, let's see, what else? We have his back turn we haven't really talked about. So let's go ahead and, let me go ahead and move some of this over to the side. So that I can look through this stuff again on my own if I'm living at home. But then we'll look at his back turn stuff. Alright, so back turn. We already kind of looked into the back turn, but I think it's worth figuring out what moves go into back turn so that we know what we're thinking about. So we have 3, 3, 4 to cancel and face backwards. So back turn transitions. This is not visible. Now it is. We have 3, 3, 4 back. Oh, blind roll was the other thing. Okay, we'll look into blind roll last. I think back turn's probably what I want to do next. Forward, 3, 2, back. This seems to be a theme. Down 2. Down 2. Down 4, 2. 4 extension. 3 extension. Isaac. Just arrived. Have I labbed his clone Perry where he vanishes and shows up far away? Not really. Not really, but we can look into that next. Yeah, take care, Mustafa. Perry has no counterplay. He just loses HP, and Perry's one of the fastest. Oh yeah, so he just loses HP and he's gone. Okay, sounds great. We have a 3/4 extension. He has 2 different extensions there, and then he's got down back 2 to face backward. Yeah, we talked about this earlier. Down back 2. And then we have back 2, 2. Back 2, 2. 4 extension. Or 1+2 apparently. Back 3+4? Oh, that just means he turns around. Yeah, of course. And then up 3. Whoa. Up 3. 3 extension. Or just 3 extension. Okay. You have up forward 4, 4. Or up 4, 4, or, okay. So up forward 4, 4, 3. I mean, up forward 4, 4, back. Back. He has a lot of extensions for this one. Alright. I think that's almost all of them. Does he have anything from crouch? Yeah, of course he does. While rising. While standing / quarter circle forward. 3+4 back. Back facing the opponent. 2 or 2, 1 just keeps him there. Okay, sure. These we don't care about because they're already back turned. And I don't think any of these. Quarter circle forward 2. Quarter circle forward 2 back. That's it. Alright, so let's go through a few of these, or all of them really, and see what is up with these moves. So, let's go through. Oh, okay. So you've got this, which is a high, I'm guessing. And And then you also have... Oh, I did that wrong, I guess. He got that. So... +9. And he got... +16. What? Okay. -9 high. -16 on cancel, on block. Okay. And what about on hit? Still +3. +3 on hit. So -3 on hit. That's dumb. Forward 3, 2 back. Okay. Wait, what? Did I do that wrong? What was that move? Forward 3, 2 back. Oh, forward 3 back. Forward 3 back. So it's forward 3 back, 2 extension. So we're going to try and get through these real quick, and then that will be probably all we've got for today. So let's do this real quick. And then you also have this one. Oops, not what I meant. Okay. So it looks like his back return stuff might be just less of a big deal. Let's see. -14 on block, or +6 to -6. Okay, so -14 extension, -6 on block, +6 on hit, and then you have down forward 2 with a 3 and a 4 extension. So just if he just does down forward 2, he's here. But it's also a launcher. Okay. Oh, jeez. So, but you can also do this. But the 2-4 picks him up so that he gets an actual picks up where you're not really seeing them do the 4 probably. 3 combos. So let's try that. 3 combos. And then for the next one, we'll just do it by itself. Do that. And let's do those for now. So what's the frames here? Whoa. It's like a -8 high. That's crazy. So it's 3 combos, -8 high. And then the other one, -13. I wonder if we can get anything else. You can probably do this. That seems like a combo, right? What's the other? What else can we get that's like a lot? That's probably it, right? -13 on block. Now we have down back 2, which we kind of already talked about. We said down back 2 by itself. Down back 2 by itself is just wait, did I do that right? Hey Timmy, how's it going? Or Tommy. That's right. It's -5 +5, I think what it was. We are figuring out how to beat Raven today. +4. -4 on block, +5 on hit. And then back to 2 with a... We're not going to finish these in time. Let's see. Someone wanted to play with me. I'm going to make sure that they are on deck for when we are ready to play. It was... Oh my gosh. They've gone away from my chat history. I forgot your name. I'm really sorry, but you just joined us today, and you know who you are. Let's see, is my history in Discord in a... Nope, it's not even in OBS, so I just don't have the history anymore. But yeah, we're just trying to figure out how to beat Raven. But yeah, whichever viewer it was that wanted to play, let me know. I haven't forgotten about you. So now we have back 2-2. And you can basically just stay in this stance, right? It looks kind of weird. And he also has back 2-2-4. What? Wait. What? Maybe it's a 1+2? Whoa. What? Back 2-2-3. It wasn't a 4. It was a 3. Tommy, I mean, we can, but there was another viewer that asked me at the very beginning that wanted to play, and I'm trying to call him out, and I don't know what their name is. And I was trying to scroll up. I don't remember the name, and I was trying to scroll up, but it was at the very beginning, and now the history's gone. Alright, those are the two options. So let's look at all three of these real quick. Okay, and then finally the by itself. Oh, got to start over. Alright, so what happens here? This one, as expected, we can launch it. This other extension, we can also launch it. And I can't seem to move. And I can't interrupt it. Alright. And then finally, the by itself, +3. So, launchable, mid, low, -3 on block. And then on hit, +6. That makes sense, beaters. Alright, now we have up 3, and we have a 3-3 version. What the heck? And sometimes it's just seeing it helps, right? Then we have up 3-3. Oops. Record again. Oh, it's a low. Interesting. So what is this? That one's actually pretty interesting. The range is terrible, but look at that, he turned around. What's going on with that? What is wrong with that? I have no idea. That's so weird. But okay. And then the whole extension. Oh yeah, what was this again? So on one hit, it's -2. And then, so +2 to +6, terrible range. Low extension. +2 on block. +2. +6 on hit. Bad range. Hey, Big Germ, how's it going? He's just running away with that move. Interesting. Okay. And then we have a 4-4-4. We're near the end, y'all. We are very near the end, and this thing is cut off again. Up for 4-4. So we got up for 4-4 back. Okay. Then we also have the back version. It's okay, Big Germ. Being late's okay. So let's see. Launchable. Launchable. And the other version we're still plus 16. So really, we can punish both. Okay. Jet upper option select. Jet upper option select. That one. And what does it look like again? It looks like an orbital. It looks like orbital. Okay. And then you have while standing or quarter circle forward, 3+4 back. Oh. Oh, it's just a cancel. Okay. I'm not going to count that one then. That's just like a raw one. And then quarter circle forward, 2 back. Same deal. What's the difference? It seems... weird. That's so weird. That's kind of weird. But anyway, good to know. Okay. So let's now recap what we're looking at here, right? So we have a lot of the, basically what we're seeing for a lot of these is that most of the time he's minus. And he's minus by a lot. And Power Crushes come out on frame 7. So because of that, if they are more than -3, which most of these seem to be, then we can basically challenge back with a jab. But if it's like, for example, forward 3, we could basically say that they've got a 7-frame move, right? So if we're looking at these examples, there's like a -16 on block. There is a -6 on block. Let's use that as our example. If you're -6 and you got a 7-frame Power Crush, 13. It's becomes plus 13, which is kind of good. So it becomes 13 frames fast, and that means we can still 1-2-1. So it seems like when you're dealing with back turn, you either know that you can get something big, or you just do 1-2-4 is kind of what I'm thinking I want to do. Because, like, for example, if they do down back 2 into Power Crush, we could 1-2-4 that. Let's try that, actually. Like that, right? Like, if they did this. See, we beat him out. They did back 2-2. It's a little bit better, but we can still kind of try and... I guess that one would trade, right? What happens here? Can we 1-2-4 this? Probably not. Wait. Comes out in 15 frames. But it's not activating. That one works. Weird. Maybe I'm not doing it fast enough. Let's try and do it a little bit faster. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Maybe it's because you have to wait a bit, right? Like, I thought I did it as fast as I could there. It looks like 1-2-4 is really what we wanted to be doing, though. There is that up 3, but the up 3 is kind of bad range. And then they have up 4-4-4, which is just an option select with a jet upper. So I think if we were to really briefly like talk about what our situation with back turn is, on block 1-2-4, 4 when and down. It's kind of what my head is at. That's where my head is at. So yeah, that's where my head is at. Cool. All right. Who's watching that wanted to play at the end of the stream? Speak now or forever hold your peace. We're going to jump into like 15 minutes of ranked otherwise. Anyone? Anyone? No? Okay. gonna go into matchmaking then. Play a little bit at the very end. But yeah, this was pretty interesting. I feel like, to recap what we've been dealing with, right? Essentially, we figured out that we feel pretty good about doing forward 3 to fight back against most of the soul zone transitions, with the exception of back 1, which you have to basically duck under, as well as down back 3 is quite good. Down back 3 is a very tricky string to go through that we probably need like a much more dedicated amount of time. Oh, Tommy wants to play. All right, we will one and done the Paul and play with Tommy. Sounds good. Are we friends already? Use it on 4. Okay. We're gonna have to go and find a region for us to meet in, like a player lobby, and we'll from there become friends. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Nice, I was lucky. Minus 12 is so good. Oh, I still have my notes on. Let's get him off, please. Get him gone. All right. Okay, get him to the wall here. Okay. 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 All right. Oh no, this is terrible. Not good. I heard Paul is very good after the buffs Moyashi. Oh, that's plus enough for that? Wow. Just sidestep from this person. Okay. Oh, it realigned. No. We were right behind him, too. Okay, this is good. Nice. They seem to be playing like kind of like a run and gun, like back and forth type of game. So we'll try and see if we can't, like, catch them coming in. They seem to be ending it with highs. Nice. Yeah, they hard ducked, so I kind of just went for it there. Let's see. Let's do a jab and run away. Okay, we'll take it. Nice, that's good. Oh, nice throw, I guess. Sure. Oh, they tested it. Alright. Alright, Tommy, we can play. Let's find a lobby and be friends. Is it Tommy or Timmy? Or is it neither? Tekken Fight Lounge. And do you have a, It's Timmy. Tommy or Timmy? It's Timmy. Okay. And you're in America too. Well, I will pick this one. Let's go to NA. So it's America 1 and then 2. And we gotta figure out which one's you. I'll go stand by the fountain and wait. Oh, you need 2 minutes, dude? Oh, man. We one and done that Paul for no reason? Sure, that's fine. Well, okay, so I will talk a little bit more about Raven while we wait. So essentially, with Raven, no, it's okay. It's okay. So with Raven, Raven is kind of tricky, but it feels like some of his pressure is kind of the way that I would describe it. And actually, maybe this is a good time for us to pull one of these things up. We already had the Soul Zone transition, I think, pushed away. So yeah, we'll talk about it here. He's got a very interesting set of what's the word, like Raven defense, I guess, right? There's essentially a few things that we care about here. The first one is like Soul Zone back turn. Soul Zone pressure is either minus on block, is minus on block, is usually minus on block from strings. If you press, he can finish the string with clone, launch punishable, minus 14. This is why I think the Raven, at least with this version of Raven, this is why Raven is supposed to be probably good for Bryan, is the fact that Bryan's got a 14 frame launcher, right? So that's quite good. That's like a very good situation. Meanwhile, the back turn offense is like almost universally worse for the most part, with some exceptions. But I think that's something to keep in mind, is like back turn offense is usually even worse frames, but has power crush. So there's that. And then what else? Like when we were looking at the strings for the back turn stuff, though, let me see. Oh, this is horrifically hard to read. Let's see. So for the back turn stuff that they had, it was like, yeah, that was basically it. Who's this Envy person? Are they, oh, that's you? Okay, cool. Cool. All right, perfect. Now I go to community, friend list. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to, now that we are accepted in friends, I'm actually going to create a private room and we're going to play from there, because it's hard to find arcades in the actual lounge. So I'm going to invite you now. So what we'll do is I'll go here, do the player match, create a session, and then we will invite you. Perfect. Hope that works. So, and it should be showing up in your notification somewhere, and you should be able to accept it. But yeah, it seems that back turn is just even worse. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Let's see. Other than that, I will put this thing at the top like usual. Blue clone equals launch. Yellow clone equals safe. But it doesn't mean that it's a plus. It just means safe. But that would basically be where I would sum it up for now. I think down back 2 is definitely worth a deeper look into figuring out more of how we're going to handle it. But, you know, this is a good start. And then we're going to have to supplement this with a lot of punishment training. And that'll happen on my own time.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alrighty. Good luck, have fun. Show me you're down for training.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. 3 plus 4 into orbital is pretty good. At least it's stable. I was worried about the connection for a bit there. Woo! That's such a good combo. Such a fun combo, I mean. Okay. Okay. Orbital's good. Yeah, there is a little bit of a crunch on this one, but it's at least stable. So it's really doable. Okay. Okay. Sure. Oh no. Nice. Woo, that orbital is very good timing. Oops. Orbital? Oh, interesting. Oh. Pretty interesting. Where are you located? Envy? Just curious. Because it's better than, say, Mustafa's connection, who's in UAE. There is a delay, Moyashi, but it's pretty, steady, to be honest. Like, it's a very, steady delay, I guess, is how I would describe it. Nice. So I'm noticing there's like an interesting defensive habit from here, where it's like sort of like at some point it's like I'm gonna run away and I'm gonna do something big and I'm gonna come back in basically. Oh, nice, good catch. Oh, I tried to sidestep like a fool. Nice. Ooh, didn't break it in time. But honestly, like it's not like laggy Moyashi in the sense that it's like unstable, but there's definitely a bit of a delay. But it's like really not as bad as you would expect it to be, given what the numbers say. Oops. Nice low parry. That's pretty smart. Ooh, that was the delay for sure. I tried to do a down 4-2-3. He interrupted the down 2 and I tried to block. And I got counter hit with the 3. That sucked, but that's okay. Obviously, we're both playing with this. Ooh, nice. Oh no! Come on, game. But yeah, there is a bit of a lag. But we can still play the same way that we do to a degree. Like, it's going to be a little bit harder, but we have to be a little more, like, emphatic with our moves that we use. But it's definitely still doable, I think. I think you could still whip punish. Nice. Good block. Good duck, I mean. Ooh, that was unfortunate. See, I tried to react to it, but usually you should be able to stuff that clean. Usually you can stuff that clean, I think. Nice orbital. Oh, nice. They got us. We're dead. Nice. Good stuff. I am very curious where Envy is located, but I will have to sit on my curiosity.
Round one. Fight.
Ooh, we're playing down 4. Good. That's good. Interesting that that works on a tech roll.
Round two. Fight.
Okay. I had a feeling he would do it, but I didn't want to commit to the sidestep to make sure. So that's okay. Oh, that sucks. Nice. Alright. Sure. Nice stuff. Okay.
Round three.
Gotta figure out how to answer this neutral. I did the same thing. Nice. Nice. So we're switching to the down back 3 game plan, just like force him into that mix up basically.
Fight.
They're starting to down 1 after our back ones. Nice. So we'll do this. Nice. But essentially, it's just when there's a little bit of a lag, you kind of need to like bring the game back to situations that you know, so that you can, you know,
Round one.
get the better of the situation.
Fight.
Sure. Nice. Showing it to me. That's good. Nice. Why did I go for a northern cross there? That's not really... That doesn't really make any sense, does it? Oh, man.
Fight.
Sure, that's fine. What's the worst that can happen, right? Nice. We'll just do that right back. And then see what they did. Okay.
Round three.
1 plus 2. Sure. Haha, sure. finally ducked. There it is. Oh no! Nice. Oh, yeah, it's hard to break throws on this connection, huh? That was weird. Yeah, hard to break throws for sure. Nice. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, that was good. Oh man, I tried to jab out of it. Sure. There's that. Where's the hatchet that you want? Yep. Okay, up forward 4. Nice. But it does feel like we just need to like bring it back to situations that we know. All right, so last one, Envy. I don't know if you're listening, but last one. Now I'll put it in the chat. I have to be excellent to each other. Do something. Nice, that was sick. Thank you so much for the follow, whoever that was. Let me check. Sure. Nice. We're going for this now. Nice. Yeah, they don't respect those frames, so we can get those at least. Gavin Kinway, thank you for the follow. Okay. Oh no! Oh, that's good. Sure. Oh, we're going for the throws now. I'm trying not to throw because I don't think they're breakable on this connection. I could be wrong, of course. Oh, if I'm expecting it, though, I can break it. But I have to break it before the throw comes out. And there's the down jab. Okay. Good games, Envy. Good games. Good games, good games. Alright. Cool. GG's, GG's. I think we were pretty much at the end of our session today. I am really curious. Where are you located, Envy? That was a very interesting connection because it wasn't Mustafa, but it was also not, you know, in my backyard either. So I was curious. GG's, GG's. But yeah. Okay. So, back to the Raven real quick. Raven, I feel pretty good about today in your Middle East. Okay, so you're actually around Mustafa's area then, because he's in the UAE as well. Pretty interesting. So yeah, back to the Raven situation. We're gonna reiterate it one more time. This is essentially what we got, right? Blue clone is, you learned a lot. That's good. That's really good. Blue clone equals launch. That's for us at least minus 14. Yellow equals safe. Soul Zone's pressure is usually minus on block from the strings, but it is balanced by the fact that there is an extension to those strings that's usually a clone that's minus 14. Back turn offense is even worse frames, but the back turn itself has a power crush, which allows them to kind of like force through it anyway. Finally, we don't have it on here, but down back 2 pressure is very deep. It's very deep. So I'm not really sure. Like, we had some options, right? But it's like, like maybe it's like sidewalk right for the most part was kind of like where we landed on that, right? Let me double check. Sidewalk left everything was the question, basically. Sidewalk left everything. So, but yes, that was essentially where our head was at. Sidewalk left was essentially where we started with it, but we kind of need to know what the game is that's being played. But yeah, I think with that being said, like, don't be afraid to, like, take your turn back against Raven. Like, know when you can take your turn back against Raven, I think is a very important thing to be thinking about, for sure. So, with that being said, I hope this was very useful to you all. Thanks to y'all for hanging out and watching me just lab this character for like almost 2 hours. I enjoyed it, and I hopefully, with some good punishment training, we'll be able to start doing better against this matchup. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do our YouTube sign-off. If you're coming from YouTube, be sure and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Really helps us grow. We really love seeing the new people show up, and if you ever want to watch it live, it's going to be at twitch.tv/VonTiban. That was VonTiban. We stream Bryan ranked on Saturdays and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time, so come check us out there. We are currently doing some makeup streams on Wednesday evenings. Those are taking place on 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. As well as that, this stream right here was the Thursday evening variety stream where we lab other characters and try to get better at those matchups. That's Thursday evenings, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. All of this is going to be in your YouTube description down below, as well as a link to our Discord if you'd like to join our community of like-minded Bryan players and other Tekken players that are just trying to support each other and get better at the game. And it's probably one of the better places to find announcements if you want to keep up to date on the things that are happening with the channel. I try to put them on YouTube as well, but the fastest, right at the source, is going to be Discord. With that being said, again, thank you all so much for the support as always. I appreciate each and every one of you joining me and getting better at the game together. I hope these guys have been useful and that these videos have been useful for you and that your journey to get better at Bryan is going smoothly. With that, thank you so much. See you in the next one.